Carport Empire, we offer many different shapes. This is the 30 wide. 30 wide being the free span 30 wide width, the gable side. This actual unit here is certified. I could put this building anywhere in the United States basically because I can take it to Miami, Florida. This one here is on like 40-inch centers as far as the legs go. It's got the vertical roof. Like again, color options or whatever you want. This one actually has a green roof, pebble beige sides, and green trim. Two 10 by 10 roll-up doors, one 36 by 80 walk-in door. Windows are an option, as you can see in the back. This one has windows in the back. That goes back to options. If you're looking for square footage, 30 wide's nice, but 24, you can go 24 by 30, and same square footage roughly as this, but $2,000 cheaper as far as cost. Reason being is the construction of the trusses, the way they have to build the center in the free span. When they have the free span over 24 feet, 12 feet each way, they have to build the center in the truss. And then again, on the other build, on the 24 wide, they can free span. Don't have to build the center in the truss, and it saves you the cost of the trusses, but you're still getting the same square footage. Even with the 10 by 10 doors, the walk-in door, windows, everything. Footer on the slab, all, everything. Walk-in doors are standard. Just a regular mobile home door. Roll-up doors. Then you lock the building. You put like a master lock or anything on the inside here to actually lock the building as far as security. This has the vertical roof option, which you can see is a green vertical roof. There's different options as far as the vertical or horizontal, like the building just past this one, the white and gray building. You can see how the ribs are running the opposite way, which goes back to that horizontal vertical option. Horizontal, which means the ribs are run front to back, so they don't have to purl it out. When I say purlins, it's a hat channel they have to put on here, and I'll show you that in just a second here. But if you're not under a bunch of trees, this is a great style. It's less expensive. Vertical roof style, you can see what I'm talking about the hat channel. This actual style here, the hat channel is running from front to back, and the metal is running vertical from peak to eave. This way, if you're under a bunch of trees, leaves don't build up on the top of the building. Vertical being the better option. Water can't sit up on top, leaves, limbs, anything like that. Over a period of time, it will present a problem. If you're out in the wide open, there's no trees in to affect it. The horizontal roof is great, but depending on where it's located and how you utilize the building too. On an enclosed garage, I wouldn't do nothing but vertical roof. Carport Empire here, the way we anchor these buildings to the slab, what we do is we'll take and drill down through the slab, through the bottom rail, need no J-bolts. We go down through the bottom rail, into the slab, drill down approximately 12 inches, 10 to 12 inches, and then what we'll do is insert an actual sleeve anchor. Sleeve anchor meaning there's a sleeve on this anchor, and once you drive it in to the hole and you start to tighten this nut up on top, which you see here, when you start tightening this up, what this does is it pulls this sleeve down on this and it spreads, which actually locks it to the slab. This building is anchored on like every 5 foot, 4 to 5 foot. There is an actual sleeve anchor in this building. I can take this building to Miami, Florida as far as wind load. 150 to 180 miles per hour. Here at Carport Empire, once you put a deposit down on your building, depending on your area and your wind loads, we send you a set of certified drawings for permit issues as far as pulling a permit, slabs for your general area as far as wind loads. Here we have the color chart, which in some areas we offer the color match screw, but most areas we just offer the actual zinc colored screw. It's got the neoprene washers on both. They're all stitch screws. They have the self-tapper. Here it shows you the two different kinds of tubing. We offer 14 gauge, 2.5 by 2.5 square tubing. And then we offer 12 gauge, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. As you can see, the thickness of the actual smaller 12 gauge is smaller in diameter but thicker as far as width as far as the gauge on the metal. 14, 12, 2 1/4, 2 1/2.